Here we go, guys. Jordan v. DauT. It is 2017. You might have thought for a moment there we went back in time. Japanese v. Portuguese, by the looks of it. Looks like DauT here will be playing as the Japanese on the right side of the map. Jordan will have the Portuguese in the blue on the left. Jordan's 1v1 rating at the moment creeping toward 2,300. He was a little above that line when he started the day, but I think DauT just stole some points from him. Daddy DauT doing some damage. 4 Vils out on wood early for Mr. DauT. Japanese player is going to build up his economy. Will have nice back gold, nice back berries. This is all a bit clustered, but it's all behind the TC, and that's all good in my book. A little walling there, and I think DauT is going to be totally fine here. Has a pretty nice base. Could have better, thicker wood lines, but you know how I am with thick wood. Need the thickest wood I can find. Jordan, or rather DauT on the other side. God, I've got it all backwards. We've got DauT on the other side. My apologies. That was Jordan as the Portuguese in blue. DauT here playing in the red trunks. He will be the Japanese player. Barracks coming up for him. 4 Vils out on wood early is going to drush and does seem to be in good shape to push a couple of deer. DauT's base will have back stone, far back stone, little gold on the front, main gold on the front. Yeah, a bit of an ugly plateau. I wonder if we will see military buildings on top of this hill sometime in the feudal age. But yeah, DauT's map I would say is like a B- or a C or something. I like Jordan's map a lot more. Jordan may be a little bit of an underdog here. We'll get a villager sniped early on here by DauT. DauT clicking up at 807 on 22 pops. So 22 pops, 22 population at 807 is a decent time. I think 755 is the fastest humanly, or rather computerly possible. Drush coming from DauT as well. Looks like he will go men-at-arms. Those men-at-arms, though, are not going to quite get in here on time. Jordan able to quick wall it up. Although he lost a Vil, Jordan here can still save face. He will chase down DauT's scout, and he will wall those men-at-arms out for now, I think. Does not seem to be any holes there. Thick wood paneling, indeed. Hello, Hollery Doodle. Good to see you. I think France is stronger than you think. I wish I could have been at the meetup. Yeah, I wish you could have been too, Dave. That would have been awesome, man. You think France beat us? You dreamer. Anyway, Jordan here has walled himself in. Will go up to the feudal age on 28 Vils. Villagers out on gold. Should be able to fast castle if he wants to. Does still have DauT's man-at-arms rush walled out. So I think he's in fine shape to drop a stable and probably a blacksmith. And click up. We'll catch up on the game here since this is a moment where there's not too much action. Jordan having to drop a tower in the end because he couldn't repair that house. Archers coming in from DauT basically make it difficult for Jordan to just fall back on his walls and repair them. So DauT will eventually push in to Jordan's base. Jordan here is fast castling, scale barding armor on the way. One stable for the moment, trying to quick house wall up the front as much as he can, and for now I would say he's done a pretty good job to keep DauT out. Jordan will hit the castle age, will pump one knight out, has sent one villager over to stone, thinking about TCs later on in the game, but not anytime super soon. I think he's going to need quite a bit more wood. Monastery coming down right away. Surprised at how early that monastery is, to be honest. But he's going to make a push with one stable knights for now, plus one defense. DauT will go straight back to his base to keep this army preserved and alive. Castle Age is coming for DauT. Double ranges for DauT. Blacksmith is up, as I said, plus one damage for those archers. Soon to be crossbows, soon to be plus two, I would guess. DauT has a weird wall off here, but it's good enough, I think, versus knights, as long as they don't get inside of it. It will be a TC up on top of that hill. For Mr. DauT, that TC is going to be quick walled in by the looks of it. Jordan, in the end, will, though, run into this back pocket area and grab a couple Vils from DauT and idle DauT's entire wood economy for a bit there. DauT, though, with that prescient forward TC, will be able to keep his wood economy going. Crossbows with plus 2 damage coming forward for Mr. DauT. A little counterattack time. Right now, the populations are quite similar. Rather, the villager counts are quite similar. Jordan's got that smaller but higher quality army. Does have a couple monks out quite early. Surprised at how many monks Jordan has built. He's grabbing relics, chasing DauT into the corner here. Wants to be able to heal up his knights, but yeah, converting a crossbow here and there. Not exactly the greatest counter to crossbows, but able to heal up his units. I'm just surprised that he's built 4 or 5 monks at this point in the game. Anyway, it will be a second stable for Jordan, second TC to the north here, and he's in fine shape for the late game. DauT has 3 TCs down, though, and the Japanese player seems to be on the up and up. 62 villagers for DauT. Scores are flipping and flopping, but DauT's going to be 20 villagers ahead of his opponent. Jordan, who's just now grabbing wheelbarrow. Militaries are similar in size. Jordan, again, has that higher quality knight military. Bloodlines with +1/+2. DauT's going to go to pikeman, and DauT is going to power build the TC here. Jordan could have denied that, but it does not look like he'll be able to in the end. And we have a Japanese monk. This is Wololo Kingdoms mod, so a little bit of a different image than I was expecting. It looks like DauT never found 2 of his sheep. That's a bummer for him. But we've caught up to real time. We've caught up to real time. I don't know, guys. At the moment, DauT has the score lead. Does have 4 TCs. Does seem to have a good bit of the map somewhat safe. These knights are going to fall straight onto pikes, but will carry the day. They'll be pretty damn weak, though, by the time that fight's over. I think that Jordan in the score lead with 3 TCs, but I think I'd rather be DauT. I think I'd rather be in DauT's position right now. Jordan's base is just a little bit small. He needs more farmland. His gold will eventually run out. Just his sphere of influence here is not quite big enough. He's pushing with knights. He's trying to get something done. He certainly has just as good of a chance as anybody to win, but as if there's 14 players in the game. But man, DauT's eco is big, man. He's got a safe woodline over here, relatively safe stone, bunch of farmland, gold pile, more stone to the north, another gold pile. DauT is sitting pretty, 88 villagers right now, and I don't know how Jordan is going to get in and dwindle that number down. I don't know how Jordan's going to get in and dwindle the number because DauT's got a couple pikemen here and there. Pikeman upgrade seems like a really wise choice. He's eventually going to continue to upgrade that line for the late game, I would suppose. We will see a little bit of raiding coming in. You know, Jordan's going to get something done here. Going to approach from the top of the map. If he can get back in here, that'd be nice. Grab a couple more vills. But man, he's 25 villagers behind right now. 25 vills behind is a really tough number to come back from, but it will be double ranges on the front for the Portuguese player, who's still got 2 stables, and now we'll have 2 ranges. No, he'll have 4 ranges total. Heavy plow and ballistics coming. We're starting to see some crossbows coming out. So we've got a game on our hands. Jordan here feels like he's a little bit behind, but he's certainly still got a chance to come back in this one. DauT, for the moment, has played quite defensively, but for the most part has really not been too bothered by Jordan's raiding. We'll see if the J-Man can get in and do some damage. Hanging out here live on Twitch, hoping to see another comeback victory. Game number 1 we saw today was a really nice comeback win. Here in game number 2, let's see how it goes. Jordan coming in with some more raiding. DauT does have quite a few pikes, though, now. DauT should be quite fine to deal with this. A little raiding in the north as well. University, though, should wall those knights out. So, University coming down for DauT. That might mean one thing. That might mean he's clicking up to Imp. Got to get those buildings after all. I think once that's done, we'll see DauT click up. Jordan is going to be quite a bit behind. Jordan's food economy at the moment, or rather his food in the bank, is not terribly close. He does have a ton of farms. If he idles his TCs for a minute, he could click up too. But Imperial Age coming for DauT. Looks like Jordan is going to have to make a push here in Castle. See if he can get himself back even in this game. Coming forward is Jordan. He will do a bit of damage here. Gonna harass this woodline the best that he can. At the moment, +2 damage for him. DauT defending with +2 damage crossbows as well. DauT's got plenty of crossbows. Siege Workshop coming on the front for Jordan. He's ready to make a push. Pikes waiting for these knights to come in. DauT may have more pikes here than he needs, but I think it's fine. I think he's fine for the late game. Jordan's 4th town center coming up on the front. Jordan is on 300 food, 600 gold. And he needs this Siege Workshop up kind of soon. He needs that Siege Workshop to go up pretty quickly. Crossbows dwindling down the pikes for the moment, but DauT here is he's in no dire circumstance. I think he's in a fine spot. Jordan with a couple of monks to heal up his 4 knights for the moment. A couple knights still in the north roaming around. Scale Mill armor on the way for DauT, so he's going to continue to make those pikes more and more badass. DauT is +2/+1 on the crossbows. Pikemen have nothing for upgrades. Jordan's going to put a little more resource into his archers, and I think he's going all-in castle. I don't think he'll be surprised when DauT's Imperial Age comes in, and I think his goal is to make a push here, right now. Mangonel coming on the front. He's going to need a few more of those, I think. And we'll see if Jordan can crack into DauT's base. Being in the Imperial Age for DauT is going to be really great. He's got a lot of resources, but of course, if Jordan can do some serious damage, maybe he can pull himself back up. Brief pause in the game. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Killer B hanging out here on a beautiful Thursday. And when I say beautiful, I mean it's really rainy, but it's Sweden, I guess. Very rainy, very dark all of a sudden. Swedish winter is coming, guys. Winter is coming after all. Anyway, while we wait for the pause, I'll say hello once again to everybody. Do you think France beat us? Where's your Wednesday face, says Fox. Jordan needs to hold his map control until the eco equalizes. Yep, I would agree with that. I think it's going to be very difficult for him, of course, against an Imperial opponent, but we'll see. We'll see if Jordan can... we'll see if he can push in a bit, maybe do a little damage to DauT. Jordan at the moment, 87 vills, DauT on 113, so J-Man needs some more villagers pretty quickly here. DauT will start to push out a bit with those pikes. Arbalest on the way, chainmail armor on the way. For now, the mangonels still stand, but more and more crossbows seem to be popping up for DauT, and he is going arbs. DauT will go into arbs. We'll need to knock down a couple mangonels, but once he does, I think he should be fine to push out of here. Jordan is on resources that are close to what he needs to click up. Jordan's going to grab one more mangonel here and see if he can get a heroic shot onto these arbs. But Jordan is a bit low on gold, taking a bunch of stone in the middle of the map. Maybe a castle here to protect these two resource piles. I guess we'll see in a moment. Jordan, for now, is, basically, as was said in the chat by Mr. Dave, Jordan's kind of on the defensive now. Needs to hold the line a bit, does have a good number of crossbows, +2/+2, going Elite Skirm, going Thumb Ring. Jordan is going to click up to Imp somewhat soon. His castle will come here on the front to protect that bottom flank of his eco, actually the middle of his economy. DauT will go Squires, he'll go Halberdier, Chemistry. DauT's going to have basically Halbs and Arbs to push with. No siege yet from DauT, but castle coming up on the front for the moment. Yeah, DauT has not really started to drop down siege workshops, so at least for the moment, he's not really thinking about making a hardcore heavy-duty push, but he is building up a pretty nice, big, beefy army in the middle of the map. Japanese are so good. Oh, Ben on the messenger, asking about Wololo Kingdoms. We'll answer those questions and more in just a few moments. Let's see, Arbalest is in +3/+2 at the moment. They are going to do a pretty decent job if massed up, but it actually looks like DauT is going to retreat with one army and send villagers forward to the middle to take some gold. Thought there might be a castle coming there from DauT. A couple arbs roaming to the south. Looks like DauT wants to raid. There are still just palisades protecting Jordan's economy for the most part. Jordan's kind of secondary walling this with houses. I don't know why Jordan hasn't taken that gold. Jordan can see just the edge of that gold, but he hasn't taken it. And oh man, how much he would kill probably to realize that that gold is there. Jordan's gold in the middle of his base almost totally chewed through. He's probably taking gold somewhere in front. Yeah, he is taking gold on the front. Jordan may be saving that for a rainy day, but man, a rainy day is about to come upon us. We'll see. DauT pushing in here with about a dozen arbs. Should be able to idle some eco, maybe kill a few villagers. I don't think this is closed, so Jordan needs to get some more houses down quickly, or those units will be into his eco quite soon. DauT on the other side is raiding into the front. He's going to idle Jordan's forward gold. And we'll see if Jordan can hold on for one more day. DauT does get a castle up on that hill. Elite Skirm's coming in. Plate mail armor coming for DauT. Jordan's 3/4 of the way up to Imp, but look at this. DauT has found Jordan's back gold. Maybe before Jordan even realized how good of a spot that is. DauT's going to lead him there. DauT's going to give him a little help. Hey man, if you didn't realize you had this gold, I'm just going to camp arbs right on top of it. Jordan will kill those arbs. He will drop a castle inside of his eco, and he has to have noticed this gold now. Has to have noticed the gold now. Hey, Ivik. Good to see you, buddy. Ivik is here just in time to see DauT versus Jordan 1v1. We're hoping for a Jordan comeback. He gets to Imperial Age, Bracer and Arb coming, Conscription coming as well. Jordan's got a good-sized military. He's got a good number of villagers. He's cleaned up DauT in the back of his economy, and he's probably realized that he has this extra gold pile. So I think Jordan here has plenty of legs to stand on, or maybe 2 legs. The problem, though, right as I say that, is that DauT is starting to beef up his siege, starting to add in a couple samurai, elite samurai on the way. Of course, samurai kind of a quick unit, cheap unit to get out, and they will be guarding these trebs along with elite skirms. It's a really difficult honeypot army for Jordan to push out against. Jordan is going to have to push out against an army that is basically built to counter his. Because if he doesn't come and stop these trebs, he's going to lose 1 castle, he's going to lose his production, and eventually he's going to lose this whole front of his eco. Thank you, Captain Obvious, a.k.a. Killer B. Jesus Louises, I'm just telling you exactly what could happen. See these siege units? They could take down the buildings that are within their range. Just saying, they could, guys. Jordan will camp the hill. He will get a siege workshop down in defense. Chemistry coming for Jordan. Again, Jordan playing as the Portuguese, DauT as Japanese. Japanese are a nasty late game civ. It is going to be halbs. It's going to be some samurai and some arbs for DauT for the moment. I think DauT is in great shape. Just 3 trebs. I think you can add in more. Is actually adding in some stables. Going blast furnace. See what DauT is up to. He's got 800 gold in the bank. For now, the stables are light cav is on the way. We've got an organ gun on the map, which is awesome. Not going to get a whole lot of damage in, but Jordan at least building 1 unit, 1 unique unit. Looks like the trebs will continue to knock on the front door. It's really difficult with skirmishers here for Jordan, because he can't even target the trebs down. Like if he tries to knock down the trebs, they just tank too much damage, too much arrow resistance. In the end, Jordan will give the good game, and DauT will win one there. I think DauT, with a minor civ advantage, had a less good map, though. I think Jordan had the better early game map, but DauT's 4 TCs were beautifully placed, and in the end, his army composition was just too much. There was nothing Jordan could do to take these rams down. Jordan just could not get in there. So, GG. Game number 2 is over. Let's get out of here and see if there will be a